Hi everyone, this is Miss Chrisman, and I'm here to tell you about all of the materials that you're going to bring home to use for online kindergarten. It's really important that when you come to get these materials, you take them home and take really good care of them because we're going to use them for the next few months. And so you don't want to take them home and then like put them somewhere and lose them and not know where they are, or somebody scribble dibbles all over them. You don't want any of that to happen. So I'm going to show you right now what you're going to get in your box so that you're ready to take really good care of them and use them for learning. So on September 2nd, that's going to be your day that you're going to get to come to school with your mask on and pick up a big box of materials that looks like this. Everybody's going to get a box like this. And inside your box, everybody's going to get an iPad. I want to show you some important things about your iPad. So when you turn your iPad on, you're going to see that it's going to look like this. And Zoom is going to be what we're going to use to be able to do online kindergarten. So that's a really important button. And then there's a button that's going to take you right to your class page so that you'll be able to use that every day. And you'll be able to use the buttons on this page so that it will be really easy for you to have all of your distance learning stuff all in one place. There are two games on here that are really good for learning. There's something called Writing Wizard, and there's something called Phonics Fair. All of your iPads are going to come with a stylus pen, and we want you using your stylus pen and not just your finger like this, so that you can use your pen to touch everything on the screen so that you can strengthen your hands and make your hands really strong so you have nice, neat handwriting. So that's your iPad. Then everybody's going to get a bag that looks like this. And there's a lot of good stuff in your bag. So inside your bag, you have a blue folder. And that blue folder is your writing folder. And in here, there's paper to practice writing your first name and your last name in nice, neat handwriting. There's a book that we're going to work on all together called Let's Learn the Alphabet. So we don't want you to start this by yourself. We're going to tell you when we're learning what pages to work on. Then there are some really special papers in here that have a lot of the wall cards that you would have seen in your classroom. Those are our phonics cards. Those are going to teach us the letters and the letter sounds. If you have big brothers or big sisters that go to Brooke Charter School, you probably already know some of those. But if you don't, then that's going to be a really fun surprise because when you learn those wall cards, you're going to learn how to read and how to write. Now, this blue folder is super duper important. So wherever you're doing your work at home, you need to put that folder right by where you're going to do your work so that it's always there for you when we're working together on the tablet. You also have a red folder. And in your red folder, there's some fun stuff and some math stuff. Both of them are super fun. There's a little sign that says first day of online kindergarten. That's for you to take a picture with so that your family can take a picture of your very first day of kindergarten. And then you can share that with your class and with your teacher. So this is just for like a fun little photo shoot. Then on this side of your folder, there's just a bunch of fun coloring pages. Those are for you to do anytime you want to. So we're not going to do those in class, but anytime you want to, you can color Shimmer and Shine. You can color emojis and Wonder Woman, and Batman, and princesses. There's like a whole bunch of fun stuff. Then on this side, there are some math materials for counting and for learning shapes. And there are calendars that we're going to use together so that we can learn the days of the week and the months of the year, and we can learn about the calendar all together. So that's your red folder. Do you think you should take your red folder home and just like throw it in the trash can? No, you're going to put it right with your blue folder in a really safe spot. Then also inside of your bag, there are books for you to read. Everybody's going to get some books. There's some paper books that you can read and you can write on those books. And then there's some more books for you to just have fun reading with your family. These are like really good bedtime books for you to practice reading. Just like have fun reading. They're good books. You're going to love them. Then in here, there's a pair of headphones for you to use with your tablet. And there's a pencil sharpener. And then there's these black markers. And the black markers go to the whiteboards. So you can use the black markers with the whiteboards so that you can follow along with some of the stuff that we're doing when we're working. And there's an eraser in there so that you can erase. There are also pencils. There's a charger for your iPad. Very important. Do not lose this. Also, when you get your iPad, you should make sure that it's already charged. There are some math cubes that we're going to use for learning about counting, and we're going to learn about patterns with these. So these are going to be really fun for math. And then the last thing, there's a little baggie of project and science materials. And in here, there's scissors, tape, a magnifying glass, and a car. And you can use these to learn about science. We're going to use them together in our science lessons, but you can also explore these materials on your own. So you can use this stuff together with your teacher and by yourself. So don't forget that on Wednesday, September 2nd, that's the day for you to come and pick everything up. And I hope that you really like these new materials, and I hope you treat them really nicely. See you again soon.